Warning, the following video contains explicit language, sexual references, and violence, and is not suitable for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to the Blue Collar Bros podcast. So today we have a couple of things we're going to talk about and a couple of things we're going to do. What you got for me, bro?
All right. I don't know, man. I got a lot, dude. I got a lot.
So I get over here this morning, and him and his little partner, they cutting up about some new sinus opening.
Oh man,
medicinal things.
So I have been. I guess my brain has been open to the world of, and God, I hate to say it this way, but the all natural sense of things. So everybody knows this time of year your sinuses are bad. Everybody's a little sick or whatever.
For sure.
I'm at work one night, and man, I'm telling you, my sinuses. I'm stopped up so bad, my head's hurting, my eyes are all watery. I'm burned up with the sinus, like just straight up headache.
And I mean, to be fair, dropping, going from 80 to 40 in a 24-hour period as far as temperature is concerned. Look, nobody's body's built for that. So all of us got the shit. All of us got the crud.
Well, so I'm sitting there, and I say something about somebody's like, dude, your sinus are bad? I'm like, yeah. Right. I got some little sinus medicine already, obviously. He's like, bro, try this stuff out. He pulls out his lunchbox. Yeah. It is this bottle.
And look, I'm going to give them a plug just because I watched these two do this, and it hurts. And I'll tell you why in a moment.
Well, yeah, that's where it gets at. Well,
but I also bet it works, and I'll tell you why in a moment.
He pulls this stuff out of his toolbox, and it's called Nose Plumber. I'm like,
nah.
He's like, nah, bro, here, hit this. And I'm like, look, like, it's one of them sinus sprays where you stick the thing up your nose. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, look, man. I said, I'm not going to stick that thing that you stick up your nose, up my nose.
Up my nose.
And he's like, nah, bro, you don't even need to. Just put it right by your nose, get it close in there. He said, I'm telling you, hit one on each side. And he said, I promise you, you will blow out boogers you never even knew you had. And I'm like,
shit.
At this point in my life, my eyes are watery. I'm all stuffed up. My head hurts. I'm like, all right, give me whatever the fuck's in your hand. Give me that. Well, so he hands it to me. And I'm like, all right, no big deal. Like, it looks legit. It's an actual bottle. Mm-hmm. Dude, I'll go. And, bro, when I hit that thing, the fire came upon my eyes. I'm like, what did you just put in my nose?
Oh, God.
Well, when I looked down, I realized this stuff is called headache nasal spray. It releases tension, cluster, and migraines.
Oh, I bet it does. I'll bet.
The next thing on the front of the bottle in big black letters on a red label says, main ingredients: cayenne, feverfew, Americana, peppermint, and caffeine. I'm like, oh my God, what did I just stick up my nose?
Yeah.
Well, so by the time I realized that, the burn went away, and all of a sudden my nose started running like a sink in your bathroom, and I blew snot rockets out the bust of the window for probably, I don't know, a good 5 minutes. So
I watched these two hit this, and they're both dying of pain.
Just know that it's super serious. It hurts for a minute, but boy, it's so nice afterwards. And it actually works. Read it out loud.
The number one ingredient is cayenne. I want that to be, like, that can't be understated here.
That's about like that alligator oil. When you get sick, you take that alligator oil. If you're not, actually sick, you'll just sweat. If not, you'll throw up. It'll fix anything in your body. That old alligator oil works, dude.
The technical name for it would be oleoricin capsicum, which capsicum would be the thing that makes peppers spicy. That's the number one ingredient, y'all. Let that one simmer for a moment.
Oh, it makes me so happy that you're about to do this.
Oh.
Go ahead. Look, I'm telling you, what, for the record,
right, hold on. I need to know, do I need to have like something here that I could just blow out whatever the fuck's I'm about to see snot from when I was like in the third grade, apparently.
Yeah, it's about to pull up ancient snot. But tell them.
But honestly, though, we've all been there in that sinus headache when you're like, you know what? I don't care if you literally take a hammer to my head. Knock this shit out of my head.
You were smart enough to read the ingredients before you did it.
Look, directions.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that's...
Directions. Shake well. Use 1 to 3 sprays per each nostril. I'm going to just let you know right now. I've never done more than one.
One should be good.
I've never done more than 1 spray per nostril. If you do 3 sprays, I'm pretty sure that equals death.
You should try it.
I'm super not going to try that.
That being said, go ahead and do 2.
know, I'm using this shirt as a fucking snot rag.
I'm about to blow no snot booger right now. They're still running. I'm telling you, bro. It's like God's gift to your nose.
I'm willing to try. Not just because I thought it'd be funny as hell to put on video, but I'm gonna try it anyway just because, you know what I'm saying, it's that time of year. So hey, fucking send it.
I'm just ready to see your reaction. You're gonna be so watered up in your eyeballs.
Okay. Is there any part of this that's like any type of thing I might have put up my nose before?
No.
There's no similarity.
Like, you know, nasal necks?
Okay, that's not what I meant.
But
Alright.
not even near like that.
Oh,
no drugs.
Let's send it.
Oh, yeah, it's going to burn like Coke, no doubt. Maybe meth.
Oh! You got my fucking up. Oh, shit, son.
Oh, my God. You.
Woo!
Dude, my sides are hurting right now. You sprayed it in your eye.
Bro, the last second, it's still going. You're
gonna need that.
Oh my God, the last second.
Oh my God, he
The last
sprayed it in his
second
fucking
moved.
eye.
At the last second, I flinched and it went. Oh!
That's so funny. You emphasize on the main ingredient being cayenne, and you sprayed it in your eyeball.
There's no way. There's no way they got my eye because I'm like still able to see. I must have closed my eye at the last second. Who that scared me? However, I'm doing another spray. Let's hit this.
Oh my God, I'm pretty sure you missed it.
Oh!
Look how red that poor man's face is.
You still
Whoa! Whoa!
Dude, it's all
That was
natural.
a direct shot.
Look.
Woo! Oh, I'm sweating. Oh!
Oh my God. This is so much better than I thought.
Oh! Oh! It came out my mouth. Oh!
I told you that booger. I told you that booger's coming from where you never would believe it.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh God!
Oh man, this is so great. This is so great.
Yo, a direct shot hit different. That little miss y'all do it hits.
Oh my God.
Go get.
Dude, I'm sweating. I'm fucking sweating right now. Oh fuck.
Dude, I'm about to piss myself, I swear. This is so much better than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh my God.
Oh, here to the little things,
The
huh?
fact that you did two back to back.
Because I thought maybe if I pulled back on that first one, that second one wasn't hitting on shit neither. And I guess that was just my first time, so y'all know what to expect. I didn't.
Oh yeah.
But that first hit, I was like, you know.
That first one messes you up pretty bad.
But I missed that first one. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Want
oh,
you
so
want
fuck
some?
that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, we missed.
Did you break
Anyhow,
it?
you feel better now, don't you? Don't burn no more.
On the upside, I will say that I can breathe pretty openly right now.
Now that we're back, I just want to let everybody know. What's your man's name? Old Doc Holliday.
Yeah, dog.
I'm going Doc Holliday mode on. Check this mustache.
I could do it, dog.
No, mine's way better than yours.
Because you're short enough. I got wax for that. You want me to give it to you?
Yes.
I got mustache wax.
I'm just saying, if I could look like Doc Holliday all day, I'm walking around with a coffee cup, just flipping it around. Talking about.
Oh, yeah. Also, if there's any companies out there that do beard oil and beard products and hair products, yo, hit us up. We would love to give y'all a shout out, especially if you're locally sourced.
All right. Now,
Moving on. All right, so now that I've gone
that was the
through-
first thing that we want to start with.
That was the number one thing. So now we're moving forward. God, that still hurts.
So, I don't know what other direction you really want to head.
Well, okay, so
I know I have a good story I want to
then
tell.
let's
but
tell the story because my thought I'm not going to lose it. You know what I mean?
All right.
I got this. So, all right, tell me the story of
Well,
what is on your mind, bro.
Well, the story is it's an old story because it's a while back when it happened. Anyhow, so I was on the bus today. It's an old story. This was probably 6-7 years ago, easy. I I was on the bus today, and we was telling the stories about, like, funny people that we have worked around.
You mean the site bus, right?
Yeah, like, I was on the bus riding from the job site to the parking lot.
For those of y'all that don't know, plant sites are large facilities, and sometimes you need buses to get from point A to point B just for...
Yeah. So we're riding from our job site to our trucks.
No doubt.
And, so, like, we got enough on this job that we all cut up every day, like, everybody, it's literally a competition, like who could tell the funniest joke, who could tell the most fucked up story.
Absolutely.
Well, so we're sitting on the back of the bus, and they're like,
some of the funniest shit I've ever heard has been on that bus or in that smoke pen, but it's got to be in the moment.
Oh, yeah.
You can't recreate that shit.
Well, so that's kind of how it happened today. We was riding on the bus out, and old boy named Hambones like telling a story about...
Your boy's named Hambone, he better be funny shit.
Well, he telling a story about how he got all fucked up one time, whatever, and it's stupid funny. And I don't know, for some reason, it's stuck in my brain. This one time, like, it was about a guy that used to get fucked up around him. So, like, it was like, man, this dude was so throwed. Like, you would not meet another motherfucker more throwed than him. So, it's like, you can't meet nobody more fucked up than this dude. Old school dope head just throwed off. And, I listened to his whole story, and it was stupid funny. When he got done, I'm like, I think I got one that could beat it. Uh-oh. He's like, what you mean? I'm like, all right. So they had this guy named Bushman that I used to work with.
Yeah. And I believe I met Bushman.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Bushman knows our father.
Okay, for the record, everybody knows our fucking father.
All right. well, Bushman is throwed off. Like, legit 55-year-old dopehead, like a career dopehead. The man knows his business, if that makes any sense.
Now, let me ask you now. Is he like fucked up nonstop, or he knows drugs?
He could work for 3 weeks just to make enough money to disappear for 6 months. He's that kind. Oh, yeah, he for real dopehead.
So he just cleans up just enough to get on a site, do a little job, and then back to the fucking bush so he could just do his dope and be wild.
The man's wild. That's all I'm going to say. Anyhow, regardless.
I kind of dig his vibe, though. Okay,
regardless. So we on the bus, and I'm like, all right, so... I used to work with this guy named Bushman. We lived in the same area.
Sounds like responsible drug usage to me.
Well, so we passed we passed up the same place every morning going to work.
Okay.
Everybody knows a good dopehead. They don't like driving and doing their own shit. Nope. So naturally, we hook up. We start riding together. All right.
Dopeheads never want to drive. What?
Yeah. Well, right. So. You know, and just to explain the veracity of this dude.
The veracity.
I don't know if that's even a word.
It sounds good. We're going to look it up. Veracity? Voracious?
Regardless.
It sounds real.
So this man gets in my truck, and, like, he's one of them guys, like, he don't get in his truck with his boots on because his boots are nasty.
Right? Yeah.
So, like, we in the parking lot. I'm trying to hurry up and get out, and he's, like, taking his boots off, puts them in the bed of the truck. He gets in my truck with his socks on.
Which is fine.
But wait.
Wait, do his feet stink, though?
No, wait, it gets better.
I'm
finna drop some bombs on you. The man gets in my truck with his socks on, takes them old crusty-ass socks off in my truck. I swear to God, this is like the third day I ever drove this guy. He takes his socks off while we riding. Like, he pulls them old socks off and tucks them under my seat. And I'm like, Bushman, what you doing? He's like, oh, man, don't worry about that. And, I mean, I had an older truck. It didn't make a shit to me. Like, I didn't have kids or nothing at the time. I was like, whatever. All right, so the next day I go to pick this old bastard up.
What the fuck, dude?
What?
He just... All right, so tucked his socks under your seat.
It's dopehead shit.
And then told you, don't worry about that. Move on. Let's go.
It's dopehead shit. Anyhow, so the next morning when I go pick this old bastard
up... Bushman. Bro, is there any way Bushman would ever hear this podcast, and can we get him on the show?
Maybe.
We got to catch him when he's sober for that little bit.
He probably don't have a cell phone. We're going to have to, like, find him.
Catch him on a job?
No, we're going to have to catch him at, like, the scrapyard or something. Like, he's a dopehead material. Right. So, like I said...
Bushman, if you're out there, we would love to have you on, dog.
My people.
Come find us, Bushman. We here.
But anyhow, so the man puts his fucking socks under the seat. The next morning, he gets in my truck at 4:30 in the morning. Ow! Oh, big dog. Big dog, let me tell you, man, last night, but oh, man, God, dog. He's sitting there talking to me. The whole time he's talking to me, he pulls these old crusty-ass socks out from under the seat.
Right.
Look, he pops these things in my truck. He do like this. Pop, pop. He pops these socks and the crust flies off them. Wait. It gets better.
No.
He puts them back on his feet.
Oh.
Puts his boots on and goes to work.
Oh.
Dude, bro.
Oh,
Homeboy. He did this for 3 weeks. The same pair of socks for 3 weeks.
Bushman, dog. Hey.
But it's okay. I'm just trying to paint you a picture of what Bushman really is.
Okay. Dope head. All
right. So
okay.
that's the kind of people we're talking about. All right. And don't get me wrong. To this day, R.I.P. He ain't dead, but God knows where he is. I love me some Bushman, but I'm telling you right now.
R.I.P. ... We'll see. You might be alive. We don't know.
It's a question mark for everybody. Anyhow, no, I'm telling you though. That's the kind of people you're dealing with, right?
Yeah.
So, Bushman would get rained out one day at like lunch.
Oh, hey, those are good rainouts.
Oh, yeah. So, naturally, he rode with me in my truck. I got stuff to go do. I got to go up to St. Francisville and help my buddy cut a tree, right?
So, he's just along for the ride.
Well, I told him, I said, Bushman, I said, you coming with me on the ride? You in this? He's like, all right. We hauled ass up there to St. Francisville. We cut the tree all evening, get a little buzz going or whatever. Well, then turn around. It's time to come on back home. We come on cruising down the fucking highway. And, dude, Bushman, it's dark in my truck. This old truck I had didn't have no lights that worked inside. It's a gangster truck.
Yeah.
Bushman back there talking about, Big dog, you got anything to drink back here? I'm thirsty, big dog. I'm about to die back here. I'm thirsty.
Sound like Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, but big dog, I'm so thirsty back here. I said, dude, I ain't got shit to drink in my truck. I got my buddy sitting in the passenger seat. He's in the back. I got no lights to where you can click a light on and actually find anything. And the whole time, I'm driving. It's like 5 minutes later. We're driving. Got the radio, a little music playing. Me and my buddy talking. And the whole time, I just hear. He's just digging around in the back seat. I'm like, Bushman, what are you doing? He's like, oh, big dog, I'm thirsty. I got to find something to drink, dude. Well, my mom might be listening to this. No offense, but at the time, I may or may not have been worried about a drug test. Okay?
Fair enough.
All right, I'm going to be honest. Okay. I may or may not have been riding a little dirty, okay?
Okay. So, look, who hasn't been riding dirty at one point, like hoping to not catch that random?
Well, what makes the story so much better is I was
carrying around piss.
Correct.
I knew that it was about to go to piss. I thought he was about to drink his own piss. Not gonna lie to you. I've seen dope heads do some dumb shit.
Let me finish my story. It gets so much better.
Oh no.
So he's been back there digging around, talking about, big dog, I'm so thirsty. I need something to drink. You ain't got nothing to drink back here, big dog. I need something. I said, dude, I ain't got shit. I keep on hearing him digging around. Finally, me and my buddy up there, we got the music playing. We bullshitting, and I hear, dude. I'm riding down 61 at like 9 o'clock at night. I'm just cruising. Ain't no lights on in the truck. And I just hear. And I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, my buddy got shit sprayed all over the back of his head. He's like, motherfucker. He turns around. I'm like, Bushman, what the fuck is going on? Bushman said, God damn, brother, she smells like piss. It tastes like shit. I said, dude, Bushman, I said, that's piss. That's clean piss. I'm rocking a little dirty right now. I said, that's clean piss in a bottle. Why did you drink the piss? He said, but this son gun is so throwed off. He took that bottle, put it back to his lips. He went like this. He said, man, that don't taste like your piss. That tastes clean. He said, that ain't your shit. He said, I know your piss is dirty. He said, that's clean piss. Bro, this son gun took another sip of somebody else's piss just to tell me that my shit he knew was dirty.
You should have stopped at the gas station for that poor man.
Bro, your boy.
Get that boy a fucking water, a Coke, a Monster, something.
Bro, your boy throw, dude. I'm talking
get him a 40.
I love it. Well, so I told that story on the bus today, and Hambone was thoroughly impressed. He said, I personally have met a lot of fucked up people in a lot of different ways. He said that one's pretty bad. I'm like, dude, I'm just letting you know, you don't really understand. Bushman, that man is throat. And I ain't gonna lie to you, some of the best people I've met in my life.
Oh, absolutely.
he slap ate up with it, but God dog it, that's my people.
Oh, bro, some of the best people I've ever met in my life have face tattoos, gold teeth, and have done jail time. But currently, right now, they may have been a bad people. I'm talking about now, best person.
Oh, no, he was bad people then. He would just ride with me, and I wouldn't let him mess up. That's the only reason he wasn't messing up, because he had a ride. Oh, I love him. That's good people, though. Bro, your dude drank straight up piss and took another sip. Tell me, he said, it tastes like apricot. Oh, bro, your boy is so thrown off. I love that dude.
God, dog. Imagine being that far off into it, man.
Nah.
Man, not for me. Not for me. More power to him.
I like getting a little buzz every now and then. I ain't like that, though.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so now I wanted to ask you something. On my other podcast, The Cult of Conspiracy, for any conspiracy heads out there, go check that channel out as well. And if you have not done so, hit that like and subscribe button on this one.
I'm about to say, hit the like and subscribe button on
Absolutely.
this one. No.
All right, so there's another thing I wanted to bring up to you. So on my other podcast, on The Cult of Conspiracy, we talked about my co-host and I. He is a anti-vaccine. I am pro-vaxxer as far as like babies and the measles and mumps and the regular vaccines that American babies get when they're born in this country. I said American, so obviously. Anyway, what I was going to say is he and I agree anti-COVID vax, even though we come from different places on pro or anti-vaccine for your kids. So I wanted to bounce that idea off of you and see where you're at with it all. Because outside a minute ago, you said you're anti-vaccining for kids?
Yes.
Why? What the fuck?
Okay, here's the way I believe.
Oh, Lord. I never knew this about you, so we're going deep today.
Well, I grew up with, vaccination. I grew up, I guess I was vaccinated and everything else. Everything up until this point, my whole life, I thought government-wise, doctor-wise, health-wise was all real. And honestly, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I don't believe in letting your kids be vaccinated because we were all vaccinated. But we're all getting smart enough to see that basically everything that the doctors do, especially governmentally mandated, is not
absolutely
it's not ever effective.
Right.
So at this point, it's like, all right, so it didn't work then. Everybody's literally seeing everything the government's doing now, doctors are doing now.
But there's so much science to back up vaccinations for your children. Like, polio is a real illness that we had a president that had it. Measles and mumps and all these things, smallpox. Like, these are real things that have really happened and ravaged families. So now we have vaccines that we cure that at birth. It's the same thing as when you get a dog. You have to go get its shots.
Yeah, but here's the deal.
Same thing.
I guess what I'm saying is our generation is seeing that.
We're seeing through the bullshit on a lot of things.
Well, our whole life we've been taught that the flu shot works.
Yeah, no. And we talked about the flu shot on that podcast,
well,
too.
Like, everything, all kind of random stuff. I say I'm against it for kids, and I hate to say it, but I was so dumb 2 or 3 years ago that I guess I didn't have enough doubt in my mind against the whole medical system, I guess I could say, as I do now. But I'm anti-vax for the simple reason that I'm more of an eye-opener now. I probably won't let my third kid get vaccinated because of the simple fact that most of everything we have got vaccinated for, it's not even around anymore.
Have you heard about polio today?
Cody, you do understand that because of illegal aliens and other forms of like people not vaccinating in third world countries and the immigration that we have right now, measles, mumps, cholera, all this shit is back in our school systems right now. Now more than ever.
Where are you getting your facts from?
Oh, dude, that's like a world. Look at all think of a.
That's coming straight from Diane Deaton.
Yeah, Diane Deaton.
Lying ass bitch.
However, all I'm saying is,
for the record, Diane Deaton, you ever come around saying them all? I hope you get rained on. I'm sorry. I don't look. I hope you don't crap for a week.
I'd rather get rained on.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
That damn Diane Deaton. That bitch done got me wet more than anybody in my whole life. Just saying. She done got me wet more
got
times.
That man Johnny wet. Fuck.
She done got me more wet than any one woman in my face in my whole life. I swear to you that Diane Deaton.
Oh, Jesus.
It's lying hussies, son. I ain't lying at you.
Oh, the references and the...
Bruh.
Whoo, phrasing.
You don't even understand.
And the words.
I'm so glad I got off of anti-vax. Goddamn Diane D.
I will say this though, my nose from that spray, gentlemen, that whew.
It's nice. It's relieving. It's refreshing.
Breathing.
Bro, I feel my breath in my brain finally.
You feel your breath in your brain.
I do. It goes that high up. Like
your sinuses.
I feel it all the way up there, dude.
But you're also anti-vaccining for this bullshit now. That Pfizer vax is going out.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm tore up on the whole situation. I'm telling you, I guess I'm anti-vaccine, but I'm anti-choice, I guess. The way I look at it is, me personally, if I feel like my kids don't need the vaccine, or I don't want to pay for the vaccine, or whatever the case may be, at the end of the day, they are my children, and I will make the decision for them.
Yeah.
So if I'm seeing things going on in the country, the government, the world, the medical science of it, crazy in my lifetime right now, why in the world, and it's coming to the vaccination part of it, why in the world would I even, no offense, but why would I even risk putting their lives in for the future knowing what I think I know now? I guess my brain's wandering too much, but it's hard for me to understand why to keep doing it.
Because these sicknesses are still out there. And there's a possibility that at some point in time your kid may get exposed to it. Maybe, and there are some people out there.
No. I guess I look at it a whole different way.
Okay. Well, I know a woman who's an anti-vaxxer, but she's done all of her research on it, and she's looked at what could happen and our medical technology today, and she says, look, if my kid was to get measles right now, if my kid was to get polio, if my kid was to get something, I live in America and we have really good medical systems here, and I'm pretty wealthy, so I could just take care of my kid with whatever comes up. I don't believe in putting the vaccines in the body. So she went at it she did all of her research and made that decision. And I mean, I can't say that she's parenting wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you've done your research and you're doing your thing. Cool. I disagree with you, but okay. I pray that your child doesn't catch something, But anyway, moving forward, we are very anti-coronavirus vaccine, though.
Yeah, no.
I ain't getting that shit, but let me ask you this. What
well,
happens?
No, well, I guess that comes back to my previous statement. The simple fact of, I guess I'm halfway vaccination, I'm halfway against it because of the simple fact of, like you said, the coronavirus and all. Now, was I treated with measles? Yes. Was I treated with mumps?
Vaccine,
yes.
Yeah.
Was I treated with the polio deal? Was I? All right, I went to work in Africa. I had to take. Now, no offense, I let them do this to me. This is as a grown ass adult.
See, that's going on to my next point.
Well, yeah. So this is as a grown ass adult.
Yeah.
I knew the risk and the reward.
Military,
the risk,
dude. You gotta get shots before you go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, so the risk of it was, I was going to a foreign place where I had to get this vaccine to go, but the reward was me making a lot of money. So the reward was higher than the risk.
I feel you.
I was not worried about getting the yellow fever shot. I got the scar on my shoulder.
Sure.
Yeah, I got the thing, just like I was in the military.
For sure.
At the end of the day, the risk was higher or the reward was higher than the risk.
So what I'm afraid of is that they're going to make it to where you have to get that vaccine in order to work in this country.
You
can't go to work unless you have the
What I'm
shot.
saying is,
that's what I'm worried about. And if that becomes the case, people are forced at that point to line up and go get it. Right now, it's take it if you want to. What happens if it becomes mandated?
Here's the deal. Don't pay your taxes no more.
We've already said that.
Yeah,
man,
but
for sure.
but stop the government before they have that option to take it from you. You know what I mean?
We can't. They still have us fighting over this shit. We're over here talking about, you didn't get the shot, you did, and we're fighting over that dumb shit. We're never going to unite enough to not pay taxes and take over the government.
All right, where does this conversation start? We're way off.
Yeah, we way off. Anyway, it's up in the comments if y'all want hard head stickers and toolbox stickers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Full free. We'll just send them to you. Fucking full send.
All right, I guess we could be done.
I mean, unless you got some other things you want to talk about.
I thought I had something I want to talk about. I ain't got none.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all, we hope that we'll always be around to make y'all laugh through these weird times that we're living in. I don't even want to say good or bad. It's just weird now.
You just got to do what you got to do with what you got.
You know what I'm saying? And as always,
Here's to the little things in life. Your little thing that needs anything, my little thing ain't doing anything. Here.
Here.